Okay, in this video we're just going to talk about silent mode on the Panasonic GH6. So silent mode is a really good option if you're shooting, for example, an event, or you're shooting a wedding, or you're on a small film set and you just do not want the camera to be audible. You don't want the beeps and noises that the camera makes. So if we switch the camera on and if we focus, you should be able to hear. If I can hit focus, I'm on quite a long lens, you should be able to hear every time it locks focus. There we go. You can hear it doing the focus beeps, and also if we press record, we've got that quite audible record noise, which is great when you just want to be able to hear that you're recording and the recording started and stopped. You could hear it both times then. But if we want to remove that, we can jump into the menu. If we go into the video camera icon, jump over to the second video camera icon, which is right at the bottom. It's called Other Video, and then you can see right there at the top we've got silent mode. So if we switch silent mode on, what we get is we can focus now and we've got no noise, and we can record and we've got no noise. So for video, you can see there, that's quite useful. It's eliminated all of that. One thing to sort of bear in mind in the video mode is for playback. If we want to jump back in and play back our video, you can see on the screen we've got that kind of cross through the sound option there. Then if we play, you can see there cross through the sound option. That's because it's not going to play anything audible at the back of the camera. So if you want to listen to that sound, you're going to need to do that through a set of headphones with silent mode on. Otherwise you'll have to switch silent mode off to get that option back. So you can kind of see if we come back in, so camera into there, silent mode off, and then if we come back into the playback, press play, you can see we've got our volume controls and everything are back. So it's all come back to where we wanted. The other thing to bear in mind, so if we're doing photos, we're not doing video. So if we switch it into the burst mode at the top here, we can go into this. I'll go into high burst mode just to sort of show this. I'll switch it into shutter mode, just shutter priority, just for this example. I'll put it into manual focus just so I can take these shots because I'm on a long lens. So if I just fill the camera with lots and lots of shots, you can hear the shutter. Obviously it's loud because shutter mode's off. The important thing, if I open this, I'm getting that audible beep to say that the card's writing, don't remove the card. Now if I switch it into silent mode again, so silent mode on, come back, still writing the card, you can still see the red card writing. Open it up, it's not beeping now. So if you're using an external monitor, or you're just on the side of the camera, you may not notice that card's writing. So just be really aware that if you're in silent mode, that's not going to work anymore. But one really good thing in the photo mode is that it will change it from that the mechanical shutter. So you heard the mechanical shutter firing before. If you didn't, we can just do that again. So you can hear it firing. If we go into silent mode, switch that on, and then we burst that same shot, you can't see it doing anything or hear it doing anything, but it's firing those shots on the electronic shutter. So it's it really does do a good job of keeping all those sounds out of your shots, but it's just something to be aware of. The other thing to be aware of is if you're using the electronic shutter, there are times when it can create a kind of banding on certain types of shots. So if you're going to use it, it's probably worth trying a few shots and just checking that they work in the way that you want with the electronic shutter. But hopefully that gives you sort of an idea of the limitations of using silent mode and when it would be useful, and just sort of things to look out for with it. So hopefully that's helped. If you've got any questions about the GH6, then put them in the comments below. If you want to see more content, then subscribe to the channel, and if this has helped, I'd really appreciate it if you like the video.